Have you ever seen a war fought like this? Not with tanks, not with bombers, but with silent wings, invisible codes, and networks of eyes in the sky. This is Operation WEB, Ukraine's most ambitious and intelligent military tactic to date. And what happened next shocked everyone, even the Russians. In this video, we'll break down the real story behind this covert operation, how Ukraine is rewriting the rules of modern warfare, and why this moment might mark a turning point in the war. So, what is Operation Web? It's not just a mission, it's a strategy, a multi-layered campaign involving drones, cyberattacks, misinformation traps, and sabotage, all connected like a spider's web. The idea: create chaos, confuse, disrupt, not by brute force, but by precision. Ukrainian officials haven't publicly confirmed the name, but leaked documents, intercepted communications, and coordinated strikes suggest that Operation WEB is very real and very effective. It started with fuel. In early June, drone swarms targeted fuel depots deep inside Russian territory, hundreds of kilometers from the front line. Not just one strike, not just one drone. A wave of precision hits. Rail hubs went dark. Convoys were halted. Russian commanders suddenly couldn't rely on their rear bases. The web was tightened. The goal: force Russia to react, move resources, reroute supply chains, panic. But the strikes were just the beginning. Operation Web also hit the digital battlefield. Ukrainian hackers, some state-backed, others freelance cyber warriors, launched coordinated attacks on railway systems, communication nodes, and internal Russian networks. One major telecom provider experienced a blackout. Military radios jammed. Internal apps failed. And guess what? This happened right before the next drone wave. Coincidence? Not likely. And here's where it gets brilliant. Ukraine planted decoy data, fake coordinates, false radio chatter, even fake drone swarms on radar. Russian air defenses scrambled to intercept ghost drones, while real ones snuck in undetected. This was military sleight of hand on a national scale. The Russians were chasing shadows, and Ukraine was watching, recording, and preparing. Then came the big hit. On June 28, the Ukrainian drone struck a missile assembly facility in Tula, one of Russia's key military manufacturing cities. The strike came from over 700 kilometers away. And it hit with surgical precision. That wasn't just an attack. That was a message. Your heartland is vulnerable. Your defense lines are porous. We can reach you. The Kremlin tried to play it down. State TV called it technical malfunctions. But insiders told a different story. Panic in local command centers. FSB units deployed. Commanders reassigned. Telegram channels lit up with messages like, "We're being hunted." How did they even get this close? Russia's depth, once seen as its strength, was becoming its weakness. No rail line, no depot. No base was truly safe anymore. But behind Operation Web are people, engineers in Kiev soldering circuit boards during blackouts. Team drone pilots in Kharkiv trained on VR simulators. One pilot, codenamed Ghost, said, "We're not just flying drones. We're flying precision. We're flying purpose." Ukraine isn't fighting with tanks. It's fighting with brains, code, and network strategy. It's David versus Goliath, but this time, David's got a fleet of drones and a VPN. Operation Web isn't over. In fact, it's just evolving. Analysts believe this is Ukraine's prototype for future war. Decentralized, intelligent, adaptive. And now, countries across the world, from Taiwan to NATO, are watching and learning. Because this isn't just about Ukraine. It's about how small forces can outsmart empires.